Welcome to Heroes and Generals Beta Videolog 11. The game is currently in open beta, so please bear in mind that the gameplay, graphics and sound shown here will evolve and improve over time. In this video, we'll show you some of the features introduced in the latest Heroes and Generals build called Oster. And by the way, this is Rito Gargamel speaking, taking over from Reto Kensolo. A major new feature in Oster is the addition of the new mechanized recon assault teams. The mechanized recon is an upgrade from motorized recon and provides both a larger view radius on the campaign map as well as 2 new vehicles in the action game. The new vehicles are the German Sonderkraftfahrzeug 222 and the American M8 Greyhound. Both are wheeled scout vehicles, lightly armored, but armed with a cannon to provide the crew with both protection and firepower. When moving your brand new recon assault teams around, you might also notice that we have added more battlefields and that the campaign map zoom is faster, easier to use, and takes about 200 megabytes less memory than before for improved performance. The character progression system has also been improved. We have removed the trial period for class changes, and your soldier can now request at any time to be transferred to any branch of the Army or Air Force that he has unlocked, for a reasonable amount of credits or gold. As well as having the freedom to switch career paths whenever you want to, you'll also be able to change your mind and switch back to infantry for a modest fee. We have designed it this way because we still encourage you to play with multiple characters. With different characters covering different roles, you will have the ability to switch between roles within the battle whenever the tactical situation changes, so you'll always be prepared for anything the enemy throws at you. Still in relation to character progression, we have adjusted the unlock ranks for tanker and pilot characters to fit better with available missions, which will help lower the queue times for beginning tankers and pilots and get everyone into action as quickly as possible. We have also upgraded the Play with Friends feature, adding a queue system so that you can register your interest to join a full battle your friends are fighting in. If someone leaves the match that you're queuing for, you can jump straight into their place, making it easier to fight alongside your friends wherever they are. Speaking of where people are, we have gone through a major iteration of how the player's character moves and behaves. Weapon handling, both in first and third person, is now more tightly coupled to the camera, meaning that if someone has a clear line of sight to you, then you can be certain that you'll have a clear line of sight to them as well, so you can shoot back. What you experience in first person is now closer to what your teammates and enemies see, and characters' collision with the terrain and obstacles feel much more natural. For example, your character now lowers his weapon when the shot is blocked by the corner of a building or a similar object. In the action game, you now have a brightness slider to better adjust your graphics. The amount of battles fought in heavy fog is lower, and we have also added a number of tweaks to the level design on the skirmish maps to help minimize spawn camping. Another much requested feature from the community is the addition of new weapons. In the Oster build, we have added the German Panzerschreck, as well as both an M1918 automatic rifle and a handheld version of the MG34. These 2 weapons represent the new entry-level automatic weapons. We have also enabled a ribbon unlock for antipersonnel mines for infantry. And in addition to this, we have gone through all weapon mods and adjusted both prices and effects. Another much talked about feature is a hand grenade boost. Grenades are now much more dangerous, and the way damage is calculated has been improved. The effects of damage boosting weapon mods have been toned down slightly to ensure that they are not overpowered, with the ability to land one-shot kills now limited to bolt-action rifles. We've also worked on balancing damage better in relation to distance, as well as players using the heavy set badge. The non-damaging weapon mods are now more durable and hard-wearing, and we have generally lowered prices to encourage experimentation. When the enemy is closing in on your position inside one of the new Nissen huts we've introduced to the airfield map, and you need to move out quickly, Be aware that stealing enemy vehicles now takes longer than before. The same goes for your teammates' vehicles, so you don't have to watch your back quite so much when hopping out of your ride to grab a cup of coffee or to capture an objective. That's all for now. Let us know your thoughts on the new update in the forums at heroesandgenerals.com or on the game's Facebook page. We hope you like the changes. Play the game now at heroesandgenerals.com.